an awful lot. 17 starters back in all.
The defenders were.
Boy, he stops on a dime right there and gets right back against him and picks up a nice block from the other receiver from number 18, I believe is.
Handoff to Payne, and he will bounce it in for the touchdown. Ashanti Payne puts Cooper on the scoreboard here as they get their first touchdown of the season. This one will count. His earlier Kellogg had one in. Boy, he went straight up the gut the previous play this time. So that's, not counting the one obviously on the penalty.
There he goes right to.
Lost, and the Red Knights might have a defensive score. Scott Birch able to drag him down inside the 5. Spencer Shaver coming up with that one and nearly took it to the house.
Well, that's a heads-up play by Shaver, the inside linebacker. We see the ball again, not well handled. Ball popping right off of Kellogg's shoulder pad. Touchdown saved by
Studsrud to Gorilla right side, and looks like they'll get there. Touchdown, Benilde. And they are to within 2 now after scoring their first TD of the year. Our score, 4:20 to go here first half. Wesher coming, Scott Birch throwing it up for Hawkins. Well covered and intercepted. There is Kohler with the interception. He had 5 of them a year ago, and he picks this one off. Stride for stride with Hawkins.
Hawkins took a stutter step about 15 yards up, and that allowed Kohler to stay with him. And the ball was just a hair to the inside. The ball to the inside favors the defender, and very well played by Kohler. But you see Hawkins doesn't have a chance. That ball's got to be high and wide. You tell your quarterback, get that ball up and out. We got a new quarterback, number 4.
2:42 to go before halftime. They lead by a point. Scott Birch throwing, completing. And Taylor with a great move down the sideline. Look at him go. This is going to be a touchdown. No flags on the play. 67 yards later, Leroy Taylor, like he was shot out of a cannon into the end zone.
And that's the play where you say that speed kills. Leroy Taylor getting upfield in very good order after making a nice catch on the quick slant. This is the second time he's done this. Inside, outside, and then gone. And there's nobody has a chance of catching him there. So
Studsrud will take off, and look at him go right up the middle. He has a chance to go. Studsrud is not going to be caught. It is a 71-yard touchdown for Benilde.
And that was that very tricky play that they've run several times where they snap the Studsrud and he runs straight ahead. And very nice blocking by the 2 guards in the center for Benilde to open up a nice seam, get the linebacker sealed off, and Benilde exploding here in the second half.
Goldstein now at quarterback. His pass complete to Lynch, broke a tackle, and he will get in for the touchdown. Flag down, however. Going power again here as they did earlier to punch it in. Handoff to Kellogg, and Kellogg is in for the touchdown, and Cooper has tied it up and could go ahead pending the conversion here as the Hawks.
We got a
and
keep that to a 1-yard gain.
2nd and 9. Studsrud rolling out, throwing back across the middle to Kohler, and he's got it. Breaks a tackle. Kohler has a chance to get in. He's tripped up and will end up just short, down around the 2-yard line. Studsrud faking it to Gorilla, rolling out, now tucks it up, and got in for the touchdown.
He was met right at the goal line, and the ball just got over the line because he ended up on his back in the field of play. So the ball just penetrated the goal line enough.
2nd and goal now from the 13, under a half minute to go in the quarter. Bryson Scott Birch, rush coming, throws, intercepted by Lynch at the goal line. Lynch bringing it back here for the Red Knights and brought down around the 20. And a key interception there for Benilde Sam Lynch as Cooper was marching, trying for the tying score or go ahead even if they could convert. And
here we
instead,
take a
Lynch
look.
with the pick. Good rush on him.
Right out of the flat. Great break on the ball by Lynch. He's been a key player tonight. And he gets a good run back on that. Second interception of the night by the Benilde secondary.
Backus on to kick. Rucker and Taylor waiting for it. And it's blocked. It's going to go through the end zone for a safety. Ashanti Payne bursting through and blocks it. So Cooper now to within 28-24. And they will get the ball after the free kick.
So that's a big one right here. Block, punt. Ball goes out of the end zone. Now you almost have to throw with 3rd and 13.
And they hand off instead to Payne. Ashanti Payne will go. They almost have to throw, but not quite.
Not quite.
49-yard touchdown run for Ashanti Payne, and Cooper is back in front. He blocked that punt moments ago. And now he puts them back in front with this touchdown run. And look at him go. We talked about Taylor's speed. We talked about Kellogg's. Look at Ashanti Payne run.
Yeah, they've got 4 or 5 guys that have just outstanding speed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a large human being, no matter how you slice it.
Here's Huey getting the handoff, breaks a tackle, and he has a chance. Payne with the angle is going to drive him out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. Benilde looking to retake the lead. Studsrud will come up under center. Handoff goes to Huey. Let's see. He is in for the touchdown. And Benilde goes back in front.
Mikey Kohler is he was an all-conference player last year. He's done a really good job so far tonight. Oh goodness.
Here's Billy Kellogg into the secondary. Kellogg making the move, and he is gone. How many huge plays can we have in this game? 65 yards for Billy Kellogg, and Cooper ties it up pending the extra point. Tied up at 36 all. Wild game here in the opener for both teams. Here goes Studsrud again. Studsrud, he is going to go. Unbelievable. How many long TDs do we have left in it? 46 yards this time, and it's 42-36 Red Knights. From the 32, Scott Birch throwing it deep downfield for Rucker, and he's got it, and this will be a touchdown.
And that's what Malik Rucker can bring right there. The great speed down the sideline, good hands to catch the ball. And we have another 68-yard play for a touchdown. Let the clock run as far as you can.
And they give up the middle, and diving in for the touchdown is Huey. And Benilde stretches the lead, and we could have an all-important extra point coming up here. Scott Birch looking deep down that sideline for Taylor, and it is intercepted.
That's it.
Held on to there nicely by Stensrud in there defensively. And Benilde will get the ball back with 3 ticks. They'll get a kneel down and go on to celebrate a win. Oh, what a football game here tonight.
Absolutely. And I actually thought Taylor was going to come down with that.
Well, how's that for a season opener? 49-42. Benilde-St. Margaret's over Cooper in a wild shootout here at Benilde, and joined by a couple of the Red Knights guys that helped to make it happen, starting with Keaton Studsrud, quarterback. Big play after big play in this game for both teams. How much fun was it to be a part of this night where you guys were just up and down the field like that?
It was a lot of fun, a lot of pressure on our team, but we came through in the end. Ended up being the way we wanted it to be, but it was a lot of fun. They
had some real big plays offensively, but you coming back with your legs, as a quarterback, was it fun to see some of those things open up and just all of a sudden you had a lot of turf in front of you?
Yeah, it's a blast when you get holes like that and see the opening come up, so yeah, it's a lot of fun. our line blocked very well, so they got the job done exactly how we wanted to do it. So yeah, it went well.
I know Cooper was kind of picked along with Spring Lake Park as sort of the teams to beat in the North Suburban this year. Did that give you guys a little incentive in this one too?
Yeah, we wanted to come through with the big wins. We did. So we got Spring Lake Park next week, hoping to capitalize on that. Yeah.
A good way to start the season with a couple of the favorites. Now we better put Benilde in that category, I think. Congratulations on the win. All right, nice job here. And Sam Lynch, kind of a tough night to be a defensive player in a lot of ways, but talk about you guys getting a couple stops there late after they had scored some of those touchdowns earlier.
Yeah, we came back after being scored on, and every time you just got to come back out on the field and stop them. So.
Did it feel like for a while there like there was a touchdown on about every other play, either your team or theirs? Because it sure felt like that up in the booth.
Yeah, the clock was moving real slow at some points.
You guys were able to come out and establish some things after, a little bit of slow start. Turnovers hurt you guys early and everything. But what was the talk at halftime? How did you guys feel about your chances heading into that second half?
Coach just said we have to hold on to the ball and get stops on defense, and it'll work out. So.
Well, we were talking to your coaches before the game about, not really an easy way to start the season with Cooper and then Spring Lake Park, but half of the job is done. How excited are you to get a chance against the Panthers now?
Yeah, great start. Wanted to get off with a win, so now we're excited for next week, I guess.
All right, congratulations on the win, Sam. Have fun the rest of the season here.
Thank you.
All right, Sam Lynch, Benilde-St. Margaret says they outlast Cooper in a shootout here, 49-42. Red Knights pull it out in the season opener, and a fantastic football game here. Cooper's still a lot of season to play. Disappointing loss tonight, no doubt about it, but they still should very well possibly be in the mix here in the North Suburban Conference. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's game. For Bill Hunstock and all of our 12 Sports crew, I'm Jay Wilcox. Once again, your final in this wild one, Benilde 49, Cooper 42.